If you're here, you probably heard about how awesome the new Claude Design tool from Anthropic is. And as usual, people are already saying things like this is the end of the web designer and now everyone can design a website easily. But we hear that every time a new AI tool drops. So in today's video, I want to test it properly. No templates, no pre-made design, everything from scratch, just AI, a simple idea, and our own direction. We are going to try to create a website from zero and see how far Claude Design can actually take us. So let's do it. So we entered Claude Design. And here it is, here how it looks. We inside the ecosystem. We have like a prototype. You can create prototype, slide deck from template. You can load your template and then other stuff. So this design system, examples of create your design system. So we'll go to the prototype, and for the sake of this video, we'll try to make a simple website and create a simple project. One thing about the Claude Design is it seems to care a lot about the design system. So here is like about the setup design system, and they created a separate tab for design system here. If you are new to the term, a design system is basically the set of rules that keep your website looking consistent, or your website applications, all your products, keep it in the same look. It can include your colors, typography, spacing, buttons, icons, etc. Like variations of even sections. It all can be structured and included in this design system. Think of it like a visual foundation of your brand. Instead of designing every button or section from scratch, you have a shared language that everything follows, and that's what design system is. But here's the thing, when you are just starting a small project, you probably don't have a full design system ready. Sometimes you don't even have a brand. So we don't have any brand guidelines now. We don't have a component library. We don't know exactly what this website is going to look like yet. And since setting up a detailed design system can also cost some decent amount of tokens, I don't want to spend too much time right away on this stuff. So for now, we'll keep it simple. We'll start easy, give Claude some directions, and let's see where our design will evolve. So let's get started. Let's name our project. Let's say we create a game website. So we'll just name it like as it is. We'll go with a wireframe for starters. So what's the difference between wireframe and high fidelity design is that wireframe is like a scheme of how your website structure will look like a plan, and the high fidelity is an end design. So we'll start with the wireframe, we'll see where it's going, and and then go to the high fidelity. So let's start here. Again, we can add some context. We can add design system here. If you have a screenshot of your game, for example, we are starting with a game website. So if it was a real game, we could add screenshot here. Or if there is like a design in Figma, we can drag in a Figma file. So here it is. Now we need a prompt. Let's see. I have a basic requirements, visuals, and let's say no idea what I want to see on this page, but I'm sure it's supposed to be one page, and I'm not about to rack my brain how to structure the scene, so let's hope Claude Design is smart enough for this, and we'll just type in some things like create a wireframe. Okay, so I typed in like create a wireframe for a steampunk game landing page because I want it to be like one pager. A game name is SteamQuest, large hero image, play game button, watch the trailer, up to 5 sections, include some image placeholders for image from the game, last section with full width CTA section to play the game, and the footer. So it's kind of all over the place, but also it gives a simple instruction of what we want to get. So let's give Claude idea, and let's see what we'll get. We have a wireframe. So what we have here. The one really important thing to say about Claude, they have like this tweaks panel where we can check all the different like wireframe options and like select what we want to see here. So let's see what we got. So I really like this stamp, like draft, not final, like really interesting. So we have like a Steam quest, we have like menu, we have like wish list, play the game, watch trailer, okay, hero image. We have like different layouts, like these layouts. Key art goes here, like play the game. I really like it, watch trailer. Then we have like stack, like image here, and then this kind of this art will be here. Let's see what we have here. Mosaic strip. Let's see other sections. This is like an about section, 3 things, screenshots, first looks, the cast of the game, like really cool, and then like final stuff. These look pretty interesting. So there is like this option to get it more tidy, more sketchy, and more loose. Like let's go with tidy. Then strip, like what is this changing here? This is for this section. Like we have mosaic, we have strip, and we have featured. Let's go with the first one. It looks pretty nice. We have like the trailer, and then like small screenshots, and then the cast, and it's probably this thing. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. And this is like a color variation. Let's go, what color will we pick? Let's go with this kind of more blue one. I like it. Let's go like this. Okay, so we'll select for the first screen. There's split section, stack. I really like the overlay, and I want to have like this full screen image. So let's go with this, and we'll just type into Claude what we selected. So we selected, let's go with overlay, mosaic, and tidy. And let's make it in high fidelity design. So send, and now we'll be waiting for all the beautiful things. This actually looks really promising, and I really like how this wireframe also has a unique design and style related to the theme that we added to the prompt. So we kind of added this like steam punk game theme, and we got the wireframe in this spirit as well, not just like the final design. If you ever worked with a design, you would know that wireframes mostly look similar, and really rarely, or in the huge projects, wireframes are kind of have this like little design ideas and things added to them. So to see this, if I have like a client and I wanted to present wireframe of future project, you know, not the high-end design but the wireframe, this is like really easy thing to do. If you describe all the sections, all you want to have, and just add it, paste it to the Claude, this wireframe is literally fire. So it looks like we are done, and this is the website that we've got. I really like this animation and it's like little things floating. I would say that it's not bad. We have okay, we have like this like kind of line, we have like wish list button, play button, search. I would say these items in the menu are a bit over the top for a landing page, but we'll see. Then we'll play the game, watch the trailer. Okay, so we have like all the text, then we have like kind of some map generated here. 3 things you'll do a lot. Oh, it has a horror effect. It's like pretty thing. I like how it's moving everything. Take a look, like a trailer here. It's generated like a stuff. Okay, and then there is like a heroes, like a characters of the game, and then we have like this kind of big footer. Okay, so we enabled Twix panel, and now we have like this different options we can try and see how it looks. This is like steam brass, there is like midnight, cobalt, boiled red. Let's go with a boiled red. I think it's nice. Then we have like this different version. We have cinematic, engraved. So this is different tweaks, like one for the atmosphere, like whole world color and light. The second one is for the tone, rendering and texture treatment. So we'll have like a workshop. Oh, I like the workshop. We have like this kind of background. It looks really cool. Let's try it with different colors. It just only work with one color, so it's kind of doesn't match. So we either can choose this one, like for example, if we choose midnight blue and then we go to workshop, it will be still yellow based. Okay, then we have like third option, which called density, and we have like pacing, breathing room, ornament. Like, so let's see, spacious, standard, cluttered. Let's go with spacious. I really like spacious. Okay, let's see all the website, all the stuff we have here. Maybe this like grid is too much. Engraved. I don't really like it. It looks a bit generic. Let's go with cinematic and let's move to this like boiled red. Let's go with that. It looks like steam. Okay. I think it's pretty nice. So we'll go with that. Then let's try to make some edits. So we can edit, we can draw, we can make like different stuff. Let's try to edit. For example, this text looks too big for me. Let's go into the edit mode and try to make it smaller. Can we do that? Like this is 19 now. If we could do 14, maybe like 15, and we can. So what it allows here to create visual hierarchy and define like different stuff like right away. So we have like here, this is an eyebrow on the top of the headline, so it should be like smaller, and we can go here and we can adjust a line. This is line height, tagline, like widths. We have all this like design stuff to take care of, which is like nice. Then let's use a draw. Let's see how. Let's draw like this and like sand and like remove this. So what you can do with all this option, you can kind of edit your design live and add all the different things here. You in control. So what you usually do with like designer, you write some edits or you want to see how it will look, you can do it in the Claude Design straight away. So here it is. Okay, so let's see. I want to fix our responsiveness. Like actually this blocks look pretty good. You know, like chapter second, we have like this stuff. It looks nice. This kind of like mosaic screenshots looks really good. Then we have like these characters that looks really good too. It's pretty responsive. I would say the top layer isn't responsive enough, but yeah, it looks really nice. We just like lost a menu, you know, and that's it. So I would say to the Claude, I would say something like, perfect. Now let's a bit fix responsiveness. And what should we do? It should be fully responsive, and on the mobile, the navigation should be collapsed into the burger icon and open into full screen menu. So let's see how it works with that. Okay, so Claude is done. Let's reload and check how it's going. Here we go. So like on the tablet version, we have like a button and the menu. Like this is looking pretty nice. And then like on the mobile, the button will go here. This is good. This is really good. So yeah, I think this is looking pretty solid. And I'd say we're about halfway there. The structure is in place. The page has the clear directions. And now it's time for the part that really helps it come to life. And I would say like the visual assets. We don't have any here. We have like all the structure, text. So the next step is to figure out what we need to add and to elevate it. So for this stuff, for all the assets, I'll use ChatGPT. We'll use their new feature like create an image, and we'll try ChatGPT new image creation as well, which would be really interesting in my opinion. And we'll try to create assets for our new website. So let's start. So for our main character, for our website hero, I just wrote this like quick prompt, create a sci-fi themed female character standing with her back facing away, holding a huge like steampunk gun down by her side, blend the clothes with a modern one, short sleeves, shorts with steampunk elements, here's a typo, on a dark orange stone background with subtle sci-fi details around her. So here what I have, like I have a layout, and I'll make it a landscape. Let's make it widescreen. And I think we have this kind of layout. I think we need to have like this character standing more on the right. So I'll just leave it like on the center. Let's see what ChatGPT gives us. And maybe not the dark orange. Maybe just go with a rusty orange. Solid background. And let's generate. Oh, so we have like first preview. Let's take a look. So we have something like this. It looks pretty awesome. Let's try it out. So we'll just go with this image and we'll take it and paste it. Like, let's add it here, ChatGPT image. And we'll just write, place this image as hero background. And just send it to Claude. If you find this type of content interesting and exciting, feel free to subscribe and like so YouTube algorithms will suggest you more videos like this, and you could be connected and in the loop with new AI design trends and create like beautiful websites. Also, if you have any ideas of what could be done like this, what products or what business niche this kind of simple website generation could cover, feel free to mention it in the comments. Oh, look at that. We have like this moving elements. It stays. Okay, so we have like this kind of cool girl here, and then we have all the stuff that we had before. I think this orange blends really well. Let's see. I would maybe move this girl all to the right. Let's ask ChatGPT about that. We'll just write that this is looking good. Could you move character to the right side of the image? And that would be our edit. Overall image is looking awesome. This is what we wanted. This is kind of our game style. And here, from what we have here on our website, I would say that we have like play the game here and then the watch the trailer here. There's like too much stuff. Let's just use draw and see how it goes. It will be something like play the game and watch the trailer. It's really confusing. Like we have like triangle here and triangle here, so we need to choose what should be where. I would remove this one, like remove. Okay, and we'll have like this one, like remove also, remove. And what if we make this one, make this text smaller, and then we send the stuff. What was our character? Oh, I think it looks really nice. So for a website, when you generate an image, you can mention this kind of details. If your hero image, if you have like text and buttons here, you can move all the stuff, like all the important stuff, to the right side and have the perfect image for a website. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Claude is editing, and I think we'll just replace image and Oh, see, it's look nice. Like play the game, watch the trailer. We have this nice effects here. It looks much cleaner with this one smaller. And then we'll add image again and just write replace background image on the hero. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it looks much better. I like. Look. Yeah. Overall, it's a nice base, I would say. The other interesting thing that I think we need to check is the usage. So let's open our Claude application that we installed. Let's go to our account, and what we'll see there, like settings, here we have usage. So for all this website, for all this like stuff that I created from scratch with you guys, we used like 81%. So we have like a weekly limit, which I used for 81% with the stuff, like with all the edits that you do here. So I want to add like a trailer here. I want to add image here, right and left. I want to add like characters. So all this stuff, I want to generate it and like make it look like a real website, for a real game. I'll go to the ChatGPT and try to create all the stuff, and probably not to burn any more like Claude Design connects. We'll try it other thing, and we'll try a handoff to Claude Code. I think it would be really interesting to see how this goes, and instead of finishing up here in Claude Design, we can finish up with a Claude Code right away, especially since most of the stuff is already done here and we have like a nice base. So let's try that. So for this, we are clicking handoff to Claude. So what we need to do, we need to copy this command. Okay, so we copied it, and then we go to our Claude Code, and we'll just install. Here is Claude Code finished. Now we go in our folder, send quest, and we have like our HTML, which we can open. Let's see. Let's close this one. This is our project here in the Claude Design, and here we open our local HTML project, and we can edit it here. So first thing to do, I would focus on adding stuff. Like I would add image here. Let's generate some stuff here, and maybe let's also generate a different logo and take care of this kind of navigation. We'll have navigation through the website. We don't need other pages, and we won't have them. So let's go here. Let's go to our assets and all the stuff like we created here. So I'll move this one to our folder, and we have this guys, and we'll call this one antagonist. And we'll call this one like underground. So what we'll do right now, we'll load these 3 pictures into the assets. And then we go to, like, I'll just copy the name of the section. Then I will go to Claude and just say, could you replace character pictures with in the section, and here is the name of the section, and with image, with matched image that I added to assets folder. And here we go. Like what I did, I created images for like 3 of these characters, and there is like tags already here. So what I did, I named exact image that I want to place in each section with this like tags, and then just said Claude, hey, match image that I added to your folder with within this section. What Claude did, it literally says like, hey, 3 images named exactly after the batch labels in each card. So it's doing understanding like what we want. Let's reload and see if it goes. Hey, we have our pictures. So we have our protagonist, we have like antagonist, and we have like underground. I really like that all these facts are stayed here, and it looks like a real website, like real characters of the website, of the game. So it looks pretty epic. And then we have like a background. What would I say, like in the conclusion, like at the moment, like the first thing that this is a one page show. So a lot of edits could be done like this way. We could add a map here. We could add other edits. I'll probably add some little tweaks here and there and then publish this website so you guys can see it and browse it like by yourself. Yeah, so this is a one page, but you know, if you were building this for real product and you needed more pages, you then just move on to the next page and generate the structure, and then you can fine tune it in the same way. But the good thing is that like the first page is done and you can move on to the next page, and a lot of variables are done here. Like a lot of design decisions are already here. So if you, for example, like generate this one in Claude Design and then you switch to Claude Code, you can just use this direction and say to Claude Code, hey, let's use what we already have on this page and create another page. So it would be like a lot easier to build on. Overall, I'm hearing about like AI slope here and there, but let's be honest, there are made from scratch websites that look more like AIs than AI ones. And not all websites should be award-winning masterpiece right away. Let's not forget the end goal of the majority website is to sell and to inform about the game, like this one. So for these purposes, this is a pretty strong result, especially considering how quickly we got here. It's not perfect and it would still need a refinement here and there. I played with like the header, and then I worked with like kind of this imagery input like here and there. We input image here, this background, etc. And I'll probably use some time to tweak it here and there so you could see the final result. I'll put the link below the video so you could check it yourself and see how it looks, epic or not. And yeah, but here is the usage. So Claude Code doesn't take so many tokens and it could be like really reasonable. Claude Design, yes, it uses a lot, but this is give you like a general idea where to put more effort, you know. So for Claude Design, it's great to generate this like initial idea, and then you can tweak it right and left into the Claude Code, inside the Claude Code. So that's my honest take on the Claude Design and how I think it actually can be used. I'd say it's a really useful tool for a beginner designer, like if you don't know where to start and you want some direction, or just to quickly explore the area, the idea, to get something on screen like really, really fast. The useful thing that you can create a wireframe, turn it into a working page, test the direction, like show your idea to stakeholders or like your partners to show how your product will be looking, how it will be working, like just to work with drafts and generate drafts. It easily take like a few minutes, which is like really fast, and you have like an amazing drafts. If we go back to the drafts, to the wireframe, this is like looking really epic, like for real. This is a great tool for a quick concept for fast experiments, getting like 80% of work done here, and then you can like polish it like to make it look like a high-end website. I wouldn't call it like magical one-click solution. You're probably not going to type one prompt and get instantly an impressive website. You saw that it actually took some work, but yeah, it's a really useful tool. So that's it for this video. I hope you find it helpful and interesting. If you do, subscribe and like if you want to see more videos like this, and let me know in the comments what you'd like me to test or build next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.